Welcome to Huckins. My name is Sophie, and today we're going to be making fingerprint monsters, fingerprint art. So for this video, you're first going to make sure you have a space where you're able to do some messy art. So maybe not anywhere that your parents or guardians wouldn't like getting dirty. And you're also going to need either paint or colored markers, or both if you're feeling just that creative. And then a pen or a Sharpie and a piece of construction paper or some other paper that can handle paint if you decide to use paint. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope to see your fingerprint or thumbprint monsters on Seesaw. So when you're using paint or markers, the process is really similar. You're gonna choose a finger or a thumb, and you're going to dip that finger or thumb for the paint right into the paint, and then just stamp it anywhere on your page. And you can do it a couple times with the same dip of paint like I'm doing here. You can even dip back in to an earlier dip. So you're gonna wanna just make a ton of little marks. Then you can take a different finger or thumb, choose a different color. I wanted to do my Huckins core values colors. Get a nice coating. And you're gonna repeat this process all over your page. You might notice some nice texture from your fingerprint. That makes the end result so much cooler. So once you have a bunch of spots made, you're going to wash your hand and wait maybe like 5 or so minutes for it to dry, or however long it takes for your paint to dry, and then we'll come back to do the second step. So while you let the paint option dry, or if you don't have paint, here's the same process repeated with markers. So you take a marker of a color of your choice, and you're gonna draw right on to one of your fingers and kind of get a nice layer on there. Like I said, this is a fun but messy activity, so make sure you're somewhere where it's okay to get a little messy, and make sure you clean up afterwards. Once you've drawn onto your fingerprint, then you're gonna start stamping those all over the page, just like we did with the paint. And then this is where it gets super fun. Once you have a lot of nice little fingerprints all over your page, you're gonna take your Sharpie or your pen, and you're gonna really let your creativity flow. So you can just look at the shape, kind of see if there's any fun texture, and then you're gonna try to make it into the most awesome monster ever. You can also, once you've satisfied your desire to make monsters, you can try making them into real animals too. that's all there is to it. Next, I'm going to draw little people onto my painted version. I need to let the paint dry a little bit longer, but this is a super great craft. You can put it on a postcard, you can put it as wall art, art for your refrigerator, give it to a friend, give it to a family member, mail it to a counselor from a past summer. I hope you enjoy this craft. I'll be back with an update on what my painted one looks like. So here are both of my final products. This one used Sharpie and marker. And here is the paint and a mix of Sharpie and pen. These are just what I came up with, and I had so much fun making the little creatures. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Make sure to post on Seesaw, especially if you think of other uses, like putting them on a card or giving them to family. I'd love to see you guys get creative with this. Thank you for joining, and have a Nelly day.